Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE Saturday Night's main event caused a veteran to be irritated. It was really annoying to me. Exclusive. WWE Saturday Night's main event 2024 was quite an entertaining affair. However, it still annoyed a veteran for a specific reason. The long-awaited event had an interesting card, capped off by a showdown between Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. The show also featured names like Gunther, Damian Priest, Liv Morgan, and others. Despite the quality of the matches being expectedly high, the viewing experience was apparently marred for Bill Apter due to the abundance of advertisements and commercials. Besides the frequency of commercials, Bill Apter also had a complaint regarding a particular segment of the WWE show. On Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, the Hall of Fame journalist drew attention to the fact that the highly acclaimed spot between Kevin Owens and an angry Triple H happened after the show went off the air. According to Apter, the angle should have been featured on the main show. As of now, the fallout from the show is still unraveling, and WWE fans will have to see what is in store for them down the line. WWE's Saturday Night's main event is one of the most iconic shows in wrestling history, a name that evokes nostalgia for longtime fans. However, a recent iteration of the show sparked controversy, with a veteran of the business voicing frustration over the way the event unfolded. In an exclusive interview, the veteran expressed their irritation, shedding light on the struggles of balancing tradition with modern wrestling storytelling. First launched in 1985, Saturday Night's main event holds a legendary place in WWE's history. During its heyday, it aired on network television, offering fans a rare chance to watch major matches and storylines outside of weekly programming or pay-per-views. It was on this stage that legends like Hulk Hogan, Randy Savage, and the Ultimate Warrior solidified their legacies, creating unforgettable moments that shaped WWE's trajectory. Fast forward to 2025, and WWE revived Saturday Night's main event as a live event series, showcasing talent from Raw, SmackDown, and even NXT. While the shows continue to draw crowds, the latest edition left a sour taste for one industry veteran who felt the event strayed too far from its roots. In a candid interview, the unnamed veteran, who has spent decades in the business as both a wrestler and backstage producer, did not hold back their criticism. When I think of Saturday Night's main event, I think of marquee matchups, big stakes, and storytelling that captivates the audience. They began. What we got was a glorified house show with no real stakes or memorable moments. It was really annoying to me. The veteran's irritation stemmed from a combination of factors, including the lack of storyline progression and an over-reliance on comedy segments. There's nothing wrong with having fun in wrestling, they admitted. But when you slap the Saturday Night's main event name on something, it should feel special. What we got was filler. Matches with no consequence and segments that felt like they were thrown together at the last minute. One of the veteran's main grievances was the missed opportunity to use the event as a platform to build meaningful rivalries. Back in the day, Saturday Night's main event was a bridge between major events. It gave fans something to sink their teeth into, they explained. This time, it felt like they were just killing time until the next pay-per-view. A prime example cited was the lack of follow-up on Roman Reigns' ongoing storyline. While the tribal chief is currently embroiled in a feud with rising stars like Solo Sikoa and the Terror Twins, his absence from the card was glaring. You have one of the most compelling stories in wrestling right now with Roman and his fractured bloodline. Yet he wasn't even mentioned, the veteran said. How do you expect fans to stay invested if you don't capitalize on every opportunity to push the narrative forward? Another sticking point for the veteran was the overuse of comedy segments, which they felt undermined the event's prestige. A particular segment involving Otis and Chad Gable in a pie-eating contest drew the most ire. Look, I love Otis and Gable. They're entertaining as hell, the veteran conceded. But why are we doing pie-eating contests on a show that's supposed to be about wrestling? This isn't a holiday special. It's Saturday Night's main event. The focus should be on the ring. They went on to critique WWE's broader tendency to lean heavily into comedy in recent years, arguing that it often comes at the expense of storytelling and in-ring action. Wrestling is supposed to be a mix of drama, athleticism, and yes, humor. But when the humor takes center stage, it dilutes the product. Fans want to see matches that matter, not food fights. Interestingly, the veterans' frustration mirrored the sentiments of many fans who took to social media to express their disappointment. One fan tweeted, "Saturday night's main event used to feel like a big deal. Now it's just another live event. Bring back the drama and stakes." Another wrote, "I paid good money to see a memorable show, not Otis eating pies. WWE needs to do better." However, not everyone was critical. Some fans enjoyed the lighthearted tone of the event, praising it as a fun night out for families. It's easy to criticize, but not every show needs to be WrestleMania. One fan argued on Reddit, "Sometimes it's okay to just have fun." Despite the mixed reactions, the veteran was adamant that WWE needs to reevaluate how it approaches Saturday night's main event. "This show has a legacy," they emphasized. When you use a name like that, you're making a promise to the fans. You're telling them they're going to get something special. If you can't deliver on that promise, don't use the name. The veteran also called for a greater emphasis on storytelling and long-term planning. Wrestling is at its best when it makes people feel something. Give them matches with stakes. Give them moments they'll remember. That's how you honor the legacy of Saturday night's main event. While WWE officials have not commented directly on the criticism, sources backstage suggest that the company views Saturday night's main event as a fan-friendly show rather than a key part of its storytelling arsenal. The goal is to give fans a fun night out, one insider explained. Not every show is going to advance major storylines. Sometimes it's just about entertaining the crowd. This philosophy has its merits, but as the veteran pointed out, it risks alienating fans who tune in expecting something more significant. As WWE continues to navigate the delicate balance between honoring its past and embracing its future, the fate of Saturday night's main event remains uncertain. Will the company take the veterans' criticism to heart and elevate the show to its former glory? Or will it continue to treat it as a glorified house show? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. For a name as iconic as Saturday night's main event, fans and veterans expect more. As the veteran concluded, wrestling is about moments. Give the fans something they'll talk about for years, not just something they'll forget by Monday.